Hi, this is Editor Troxel. In today's tutorial, we're going to learn how to take multiple files and put them onto a single event on the timeline as multiple takes. So I'm kind of doing this the easy way. I'm not actually selecting the files. I just put 4 hard-coded file names in there. I gave it a generic length that could be changed depending on which take you wanted to use. And so we will add all of the files into a single event on the timeline, but there will be multiple takes, and I'm doing this for both the video and the audio. Here's the actual code we're going to be using. Naturally, we start with all of our standard stuff down through the my Vegas equals Vegas. Then I created me an array, just has 4 items in it. So my first item of the array is the first file name that I'm using. The second item is the second file name. Then I have the third file name and fourth file name. As I said, I just hard-coded these in. Naturally, you would probably want to just select them in some way, whether you're reading them from a file or you're selecting them from a dialog box, however. And for this case, I'm actually assuming that there is nothing in the project yet, so I'm creating me a new video track to place this new video event. And so myvegas.project.tracks.add is the new video track. I'm adding it in the 0 position. Then I'm going to create me an audio track in the 1 position. So these will be the top 2 tracks in the project. And then I'm doing myvegas.project.tracks.add, and I'm adding that new audio track. Next, I'm going to need a video event to place all of these takes, so I'm creating me a new video event. I'm just creating it at the beginning of the timeline, and I just made it 20 seconds long. I don't know how long each one of these videos are, and we can always expand it out on the timeline later if we need to. Once the new event is created, then I take my video track.events.add and I add that new event. Then I'm doing the same thing for a new audio event. Once again at the beginning of the timeline and for 20 seconds. And then I am adding to the new track.events.add that new audio event. Now I'm going to go through each one of the file paths that I listed above. So for each string file path in the path array, the first thing I'm going to do is get media. And so my media equals new media and that file path. Next, if the media has video, then I'm going to create me a media stream from media.streams.getItem by media type, and the media type is going to be video, and I want the first stream, which is (0). Now, if that stream is not null, then I'm going to create me a new take, which I just called my new take, from that stream. Then we're going to add to that video event the new take. So new video event.takes.add and my new take. Now we're going to do the same thing for audio. If it has audio, get the media stream from get media by type, media type.audio, the first audio stream. If the stream is not null, then we're going to create a new take from that stream, and then to the audio event, we're going to .takes.add that new take. And so at the end, all of the new takes will be added to these new events that we created up here. Then if we scroll on down, you can see the rest of the project. Here's the entry point, and that's the complete project there. So let's test this out. So we have a blank project here. When we run it, we now see that we have 4 takes. We're on take 4 of 4 on this video track. If I press T, now we're on take 1 of 4, 2 of 4, 3 of 4, and then back to 4 of 4. And then same thing on the audio track. Press T, there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this one is actually less than 20 seconds long, so its cutoff point would be right here. If we look at one of the other takes here. This take is obviously longer than 20 seconds, and so when we pull it out, we can see that it is much longer. And so each take has a different length, and we can just spread each one out to however long that particular one would be. Now let's say that I had something like, if this one said WAV instead of MP4, now I have 3 video files and 1 audio file. Of course, the video files do have audio. And if we save this and run it again, now you can see I have 3 takes on the video. So here's take 1, take 2, and take 3. But down here on the audio, I still have 4 takes. Take 1, take 2, take 3, and take 4. Because all 4 files had audio, but only 3 of them had video. So you can see we've added a new video event and a new audio event to the timeline, and then we added multiple takes to those video and audio events to get us one event but multiple takes. So this was kind of a request, so I hope that this is useful to you. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next tutorial.